real slow right here. But you're welcome to pass me, which you probably will. You can have that ticket. I don't want it. No, thank you. My car insurance is pretty reasonable, so I'd like to keep it that way, thank you. I had a cop stop me thinking I was drunk. He stopped me constantly, like 3-4 times in a week in Huntsville when I go down there to work. And this banana head, he pulled me over to the gas station, which I had to go pee. I had pulled off to pee, actually, and he put the lights on me when I parked. And it was about 4 in the afternoon, I guess. And I went to get out of the car and he goes, "Get back in." I'm like, "Huh?" And I looked and he parked right behind me. And I said, "I have to pee." And he says, "I've got to have your driver's license." I said, "Well, can I give it to you and go in and pee? Because I really got to go." And he was like, "Okay." So I gave him my driver's license, went in there to go pee, and a person working at the store, little gas station store, I think it was like a Circle K or something. They were like, "Did they stop you?" And I'm like, "I guess." I said, "I pulled over here to go pee." And I said, you know, it's the same cop that does it constantly. Every time I come in town, no matter where I'm at. I said, he stopped me 3 or 4 times in a week. You know, if I go down there for the weekend or I go the week. So I came back out. I told him, I said, you know, I don't know why you're pulling me over when I pulled over to go pee. He says, "Well, I have the right." I'm like, "Okay." And I said, "Look, you know, I don't have any warrants." I said, "I've had 1 ticket my whole life." And he goes, "Oh, you're right." I said, "Yes, I know I'm right." I said, "So what's the problem?" And he's like, "Well, I was just checking to see if you were drunk driving." I said, "Before evening, and like I haven't drank in like 20 years. And he goes, "Oh." I said, "No, I don't drink. I've told you that before." And he's like, "Well, I saw you come out of the Silver Dollar there." And I said, "Yep. But that doesn't mean I drink." I said, "I work there." I said, "Just because they serve alcohol there doesn't mean I drink it." I said, "I work there." I said, "Call the owner." George was the owner back then. And he was a really good, nice guy. And then I went, I told Rat, who owned a lot of clubs in Alabama, who he's unfortunately passed away now. Oh, he was a great guy. So Rat had come up to me when I got down to his club, around 7, I guess it was. And he'd come out and said hi and everything. He's an older guy, he's just a doll. I've known him for years and years. And I said, "How's it going today?" I said, "Boy, I'll tell you what. So I got this one cop that stops me all the time I come here," and he's like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "This one cop." He said, "Like, you got his name?" I said, "Yeah." And I said, "He never writes me a ticket." I said, "But he stops me wherever I'm at any time of day or night." And I said, "Even if I change cars." Because I owned like 6 cars back then. And it just depended which car I was taking on a road trip. And so I said, he does it constantly. And he said, "Really?" He said, "I'll take care of that. Do you know it stopped?" And so the next time I saw Rat, he said, "How's it going?" I said, "Pretty good." He says, "Is that cop bothering you anymore?" And I said, "Well, actually, no. The last 2 trips, I haven't been stopped at all." And he says, "Yeah, well, I called the city." So I told him not to harass my employees. I said, "You're so sweet." He said, well, you're an employee, you pay house. I said, well, thank you. This guy had a lot of power, though. But he, paid a lot to the city. The city lived off his revenue. That's for sure. That's one thing that, that cocktail lounges, strip joints, all that stuff that serves liquor, you may not like it. But I will tell you that they put out a huge amount of revenue towards your city. And that's what helps build roads and other things. Make people's paychecks. They're working a government job. So don't get so upset about those clubs, because they really help your city a lot. When I was at Platinum, we used to do mega donation stuff. Ralph Lenati had it in Memphis. And we did huge donation stuff for children and handicapped kids and different diseases and stuff like that. Even the AIDS Foundation. We did huge fundraisers. And it just really helped, That was gigantic money. Our customers were paying for that. The people that worked there were paying for that. And because everybody has a big heart. You want to do something good, something wonderful. It makes you feel good, And no one should disrespect you just because you work in a place of entertainment, a cocktail lounge, strip club, whatever it is, because you're doing a good thing. All money is green. We used to do horrendous fundraisers. It was amazing. Especially at Christmas. We'd be doing some mega fundraiser, and it was just beautiful. I remember one year when the clubs all got shut down. Every single club in Memphis. They did a massive all-at-once shutdown. It was terrible. They put like 4 of the biggest owners in jail, all sitting in the same cell. Then they got the bright idea to turn around and sue the city. So they all did it together. Even though they didn't like each other, but they all did it together. And boy, I'd hate to have been having that posse on me. Yep. So, it was so sad because the shopping mall, the big mall of Memphis, was not doing well. The private schools were not doing well. Rental property was becoming vacant because it just went on for a while, So all these people that worked in these clubs just went somewhere else. I mean, the first thing was, where's the money at? Dallas. I worked around Arkansas and Georgia and other parts of Bama and stuff, and then I talked to somebody, I'm like, so where's the real money at? Dallas. Guess where I was headed? Dallas. I did 4 weeks in Dallas. Stayed at Flying J Truck Stop 4 solid weeks because I worked till almost daylight. It was not even worth renting a hotel. It was ridiculous if I even bothered to, because I kept thinking I was going to leave, and like tomorrow or next week or something. But I didn't. I mean, the money was incredible, so I was staying. Dear God, I guess they didn't go. I see my friends, one of their cars, so I guess they didn't go to Tampa. I guess they're still in town. But yeah, the clubs. Dude, are you looking? Really? It's kind of scary. So I go to Dallas for 4 weeks. Money was so unreal. They begged me to stay. They even gave me a check before I left. I'm like, a check? Took me up in the office. We're gonna write you a check. I'm like, why? And they're like, because we so appreciated you coming. I'm like, really? They took me in the office and wrote me a damn check. No lie. I was like, woo! And I mean a good check too. That was really cool. I worked over at $1 Billion Babies in Fair West. Fair West had like 23 stages. That was a pretty incredible club. But the only problem with that club was the waitresses could do dances and the dancers could do dances. It was kind of a sucky deal. So you got caught on the stage because it was rotated. If you had to go on stage, it was a rotation. So you had to do all those stages. And somebody would always disappear. So, and when there's a vacant stage, they go absolutely hysterical. And it was you'd be looking down because the stages are real high. They go way up in the ceiling. And so you'd be looking down and then you'll see the waitress going after your customer. There's a big Jeep limo. And then they take them off to go do a dance with them. And it's like, no, I was just getting ready to do a dance with them. So you got to work quick when you work in Dallas. Because they'll definitely take up the slack for you. That's a fact. Look at that Outback Steakhouse over here. Whoa. Cool. It kind of looks like they got a tad of a wait there. Or a very large family waiting. Dude, turn your lights on. You're from California, you should know how to turn the headlights on. Shoe station. That sucker's open late, huh? Man. Let's start doing inventory, but it's probably open late, because this is Destin. I don't know if they're just stocking or it's open. That's a big store too. That is really big. Man alive, is that big. Office Depot. They have the nicest little malls out in Destin. They have a what they call outlet mall, but I don't think it's that good of a deal. But it's got a lot of name brand stuff. It's up at Silver Sands, which isn't too far from here. I ate like twice today. Oh my gosh, too much food. I don't normally eat like a whole meal at once. I just kind of munch through the day on like one meal or something. But dude, I ate like my whole seafood meal. Like boom. I don't know what possessed me. I felt like hell too after. Michael's is closed. Looks like Alta's still open. There's a bunch of cars there. I'm gonna see what's over here at this place. I think there's a bar over here. Because there's always a lot of cars over on this side when I come this way. So Destin Commons changed their hours to the little bit later hours too. Stone, Amazing Lash Studio. God, you better be making a ton of money to have to pay that rent just to do lashes. Max Fit, Quigley Seafood Steamer. That's why there's so many cars right here. They have outdoor seating, like bunches of it. Oyster Sports Bar. Oh, I've been in there. That's a neat place. The guy that owns that is a really nice man. I wonder if they're trying to get a bartending job one day. That club is so nice. Don't think the other one is a mall over there. This looks like a big bank right here. Yeah, that's a bank. BBT. My head has been hurting the last couple of days. It was really bad yesterday. Olive Garden. Oh, I love this place. They hire some of the neatest people to wait on you. I went over there to try to be a restaurant manager there a couple of years back. It smells like the sewer right here, dear God. There's a Sonic. I got a flashing light there, boom, boom. There's a girl that manages there, and she said she used to roller skate and deliver food out there. And then she said when they made her a manager, they told her, okay, you have to forget the skates now. She's like, what? She said she used to have a blast rolling around on skates, bringing people food. And she was really mad that they told her she couldn't use skates anymore. Cracker Barrel's still serving. They have the neatest shopping in those stores. Subway. Emerald Coast olive oil. So you think that's all he sells, olive oil? Free tasting. I mean, how much olive oil could you have? I guess that much. They have only a store that's olive oil. Pure Bar. Lipton Burn, whatever that is. Jumbo lump crab cake, all crab, no filler. You would hope it is. So many of them use that plastic stuff. Rose nails. Oh, this is ice cream place. What's it say? Taiwan ice cream and poke. Now open. They're sure open late. Pretty colors inside. Well, there's a cruise of some of the malls. Poke, P-O-K-E. Free tasting of olive oil. How much olive oil can you taste? It's good for your heart. I like cooking with it. I had a doctor friend of mine who used to tell me, use olive oil, use olive oil. All the time, use olive oil. It's so good for your heart. I was like, okay. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed evening. Talk to you later. I gotta go to the loo.